Hey, everybody. How are you doing? Oh, gosh, it's so good to see see everybody again. And I hope everybody had a wonderful and safe and fun-filled 4th of July. Yeah?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Good to be back on. We've been off for a little bit, but thought we would go on after 4th of July to get everybody excited about being healthy and getting back to that good energy and that good overall health that we always like to talk about.
That's right. That's right. So we wanted to focus on gut health today and let freedom ring. Let freedom ring as it relates to gut health and weight loss. Let freedom ring as it relates to gut health and any issues of health that you might be having, and keep those autoimmune issues in check and get back on track and let freedom ring. If you're struggling with finances, we got a solution as well.
Yeah. I was going to bring
So
that up too. The freedom
I know I
solution.
could sure
Yes.
use it. Gosh, the economy has taken a turn that I wasn't expecting, and just right, we get these
Yes.
unexpected things, and it's like, okay, what can I do?
Yes.
Yeah, so we want to first and foremost make sure that you are getting the health um, benefits from this group, and so we want to make sure that you know, let's talk about weight loss first. weight loss is weight loss is kind of tricky because we always
Yeah.
think it's at least for me in my youth it was like, oh yeah, I'll just eat a couple salads, stay on a thing, and then boom, back on track. I'm stay
Yeah.
I'm stay the same weight. But as we get older, that changes so much.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And
For
then
sure.
if you have any health concerns or issues, or like me, like autoimmune issue, like RA and some of the other things that are going on with me, it becomes harder and harder. And so if you are struggling, just know that weight loss is not just weight loss. Weight loss is really um, symptom symptoms showing up at a very deeper issue, cellularly speaking. And so if you remember that, first, don't beat yourself up, because I know I did. So, as things change and all of a sudden, boom, one day you're like fitting in your clothes and the next day you're like 5 sizes too big. Um, I think I was only 2 when I did that. But anyways, 2 sizes bigger. But it's like it fluctuates, like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my body? One day it's this, another day it's that. So gut health is really the answer to so many things, right?
Yes. So I was going to say too, as Terry was talking, and we're talking about just the day and age that we live in, and then some of our people that are in this group, some of us are either perimenopause or going through menopause or postmenopause. So when your hormones are not in balance, it does a thing to your body where it holds on to fluid. Your cells don't communicate as well. It just the whole process of the neural pathways are affected. And also, when you're under stress, the cortisol levels also are impacting. So you've got cortisol levels and you've got hormones, and then it gives you that little tummy that we all want to get rid of. And so
Right.
I've been on extra stress lately, and I for 2 weeks, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's I need to be back on reset, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. So, anyways, but it's all about our cells communicating at its optimum level, and it cannot do that when your gut is not flourishing with the right microbiome, with the right good beneficial bacteria. When those beneficial bacteria that are supposed to be in your body are not actively getting basically fertilized by a prebiotic, and we've got great products for that, it can't sustain it. You kind of lose all of those happy little microbes unless you're feeding and taking care of it. And it gets harder and harder to do that
Mhm.
when you are not eating, like even if you're eating all the right things, and we're going to talk about our health habits of eating the rainbow. Terry will talk about it more, our soil, because she's the ecosystem expert, but just our soil and how it is being robbed of nutrients, and then we're trying to get it out. Supplementation, I'm hitting two of the components on our health. is so necessary. So back to you, sis, to talk about our ecosystem and our soil and all of how
Like,
things
won't
are
go
not
too
working
deep
good for
into
us.
it, because I can go on forever, and we do want to
And she can,
not
yes.
take up all your time. So anyway, but yes, soils, because the soils have been depleted in our because the nutrients have been depleted in our soils, our ecosystem, our bodies, and the foods that we need to eat have really changed. So where we used to be able to get all these nutrients from our vegetables and our fruits, that is not so much the case anymore, because with the use of pesticides, with the use of chemicals, with the use, with the water's depleted, and for so many other reasons, and we can go on and on another day about that, but I'll just stay on those topics. It really has changed the amount of nutrients we get, and so it's important to eat the rainbow. And we'll just start with that.
Okay.
Eating the rainbow is one of our 5 healthy habits that, to get back on track, it's a must. It really is. So eating all the colors. And that's why we call it the rainbows, because our fruits and vegetables are so abundant and rich with colors. And we have so many different things in our bodies that the different colors really address different things. Blueberries are great for heart health and cholesterol. And while my mind's going blank, so I won't go into that all that. But the point is, every color has a different nutrients that feed different things in your body at a cellular level. And so you really want to make sure that you are eating an array of those fruits and vegetables, so that your whole body is healing. And so when we say, oh, we don't like that, or we don't like that, or we don't like spinach, and we cut out all the greens and all of that, it really shuts down or minimizes the energy of the cells for that particular benefit in our bodies. And so that's where some of our other health issues come into play. And I'll be honest, I'm one of those people that, RA came, I've had it for a while, but it really started taking its toll on me, because I wasn't connecting those dots of what I was eating. And sometimes fast food, hurry up, get the kids here, get the kids scared, no time to cook. It really changed the way that the nutrients that I look to in my body. So if you have some health issues, look up in some of those, and I'll do a repost of eating the rainbow and what different colors mean and how it can help you. And I'll also do a repost of what are good, now that we're in the farmers market blooming business. I know it's year round, but a lot of times this is the time of year that it all comes out. Which ones to buy organically, and which ones you don't necessarily need to buy organically, because the ones you want to make sure are organic are the ones that the food, in the process of building or growing the fruit, the chemicals, the pesticides get into the food itself. And they're tested and all of that. There's all kinds of science. You can read it up on yourselves, but I can list which ones to buy organically, which ones feel free to not buy, because they're not getting through the skin and they're not absorbing into the fruit and the food we eat. So that's a primary, that's my number one. If there was nothing else you did, eat the rainbow and make sure you separate out what you need to do organically and which ones are okay to eat. Number 2, sis, take it away.
So the other one is the supplementation, to piggyback on the fact that it's difficult to eat all of that. And sometimes our bodies can't tolerate it, because when you're not used to eating healthy, the bacteria that is there isn't equipped to break down the good stuff. So while we're healing, that's where supplementation comes in. So you get premium quality plant-based products that are nurturing and feeding and fertilizing your good microbiomes, and also replenishing the probiotics, and also cleansing and getting toxins out. So our gut health system, perfect for that. Then we also need to exercise. Our body needs movement. Our joints need to be lubricated. Our bodies need to be communicating to our muscles. We need strength. We need all of those things. We need to sleep because your body can't heal, especially
number
if you're trying to
3
lose weight.
is get fit, exercise, in your movement. Keep moving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
number 4.
Number 4 is water. So let's see. Can I do it here? Let freedom read my water. And let's see what else.
The 5 ways you were starting to talk about it. Sleep.
Sleep is important because your body can't heal unless it's in a sleep state. There's certain things that go on with your body, and so you do need that good quality of sleep. So again, supplementation comes into that as well, because and good eating and rainbow and exercise, all of that helps with eating and sleeping. And then self-care, I think, was another one too.
Self-care as it relates to sleep and stress release. So those are the 2 things of self-care is important for so many things, but the 2 particular self-cares that we want to focus on, particularly for gut health, has to do with getting enough sleep and getting enough activity, which sometimes can be just breathing. You know, you're in crisis. People are doing that. People are throwing you under the bus, and you just go, you know, deep breath, and then 3 short ones. And that will reset your adrenals, your fight or flight system, so that you can, it won't take the stress away, but it will take your body stress away. And it will just help you think like, I can do this again, you know, and you just kind of get through it.
I need one big breath.
It is. Breathing's important, but breathing, you know, and there's different breathing techniques. There's a whole science about that. So if you're interested, look it up. But there's all kinds of different things in different ways and different times to do it. But those are the things that are most important in making sure that you are getting all of those things in your system, supplementing the nutrient gaps, eating the rainbow, sleeping, and self-care, eating and sleeping, not eating and sleeping. I'm all over the place. Sleeping and self-care for stress reduction.
Yes. It's like, okay, where's she going with this?
There I go on runaway train. Then water and fitness, movement, you know, any movement. And if you are in need of modifying chair exercises, we're starting to see that, you know, flood the Instagram and Facebook. There's all kinds of chair exercises. There's just walking will help. So, you know, find something. You can lay down on your bed and move and move yourself or whatever you need to do. Get some movement in and just do it for at least 20 to 30 minutes to get your heart racing. So you want to move that pump and just keep it going 20 minutes, even if you're just doing this on a chair, sitting down, talking, drinking, whatever you have to do as you're just moving will help your heart, will help your body, will help everything move. And when it's moving, you're stress shedding and you're getting rid of some of that inflammation.
Sounds good. And to finalize what we're talking about is we want to end with how reset is important. We have our company has a great product called Reset, and 2 different ways that it can be done. The whole Reset package, it's a metabolic fast. It's supported with good nutrients, 500 calories a day, about 7 different products that you're taking throughout the day. It's almost like every 2 hours you're taking something, bone broth, and then you're also taking collagen broth, and then you're also taking and their flavors are pretty good. I always add like chili pepper flakes to mine, but you can add your own spices, whatever you like. And then, just our great products, our prebiotic pink drink, our energy drink, our Restore. Oh my goodness, Restore. That is a cleanse for your liver, but that's also being shown to help with weight loss because it's setting the metabolism as well. So just when you're doing that,
and those of you in this group, you've been talking to me about, I wish Restore was, you can get it on your own, get it on your own. Well, you asked for it, and guess what? You can buy it on by itself. It comes with a bag. It has enough of it for 30 scoops. So you could do it as 1 scoop a day, or a lot of us are doing it 2 scoops a day in the morning and the evening, just before a meal. Before your biggest meal is a good way where it really jump starts that. And the other good news,
I'm just going to tap into that, what you talked about. Dr. Hartman, who was our nutritionist for Plexus and our company, said doing Restore twice a day, a half hour before your meal, has been shown the best effective way if that is what you're trying to do to help with weight loss. So count me in. That's what I'm doing. And just the idea that it's helping reset metabolism and helping my liver get healed. And also the whole reset concept or mindset with that is so your cells, the icky cells, the ones that are not really working effectively, gets removed from the body, and the new cells get activated and restored, so they're communicating, and the membranes are not sticky anymore. They're pliable like they're supposed to be. That's what we're looking for on this reset. And so then that shows that you lose weight. It also, most testimonies have shown that they lost between 3 to 5 pounds. Some don't. It just depends on where you are at with your health journey. But most will lose a little bit of weight with it. So it gets rid of that bloating. You feel much better. And it does reset you back into eating healthy again. I'm getting ready to do one.
It does. That is so true. And the other good news is the sweet tea. Sweet tea is now a permanent flavor of Slim. You can get it in Slim Microbiome Activating or in Hunger Control. So if you're a sweet tea drinker, the tea that Plexus has it will be great. It's sweet. It tastes just like sweet tea that we had in Tennessee.
Yes. Yes.
And it is really good, but it's really nice to have another choice of a flavor and refreshing, and to be able to feed your good gut microbes and increase your hunger control at the same time it's really exciting. And with that, I think we've taken up all your time.
We can go on and on. So we'll be back.
We'll be back. So again, I hope your 4th of July was great. Let freedom ring. And if you have some questions, reach out to us. We'd be glad to help you out. Cheers, sis.
We're going to give a prize. We're giving a prize to anybody that comments on our little presentation. So if you give a thumbs up or a heart or a like, or you have a comment, you will be put in the group and available for a prize.
Cheers to that. Bye for now.